Good morning and welcome to Facebook Live with Funding for Good. My name is Mandy Pierce. I'm an owner of Funding for Good. For you that are joining us live or whether you're joining us later, welcome. I just had a quick thought while I was walking this morning and thought I'd stop real quick while I had it on my mind because inevitably I'll forget later, and let you know that sometimes people need different real life rationales to understand a concept. When I used to work at a group home for teenage boys, we would always give them youth-centered rationales, things that they could relate to that then related to real life events, whether it was honesty or trustworthiness or responsibility or whatever. So I was thinking this morning, a lot of people who may be new to the fundraising world or maybe think they want to get into it have never had to deal with donor relations. It's very similar to customer relations if you're in a for-profit business, but I do a lot of gardening, and I was thinking this morning, trying to figure out in my head all the things I wanted to plant this year, and my husband and I are trying to figure out how we're going to set up the yard and the side gardens and all that stuff. And every type of plant has a different need, whether it's the amount of sunlight, the depth of the soil, the richness of the soil, the amount of water they receive, the type of fertilizing that they need, the type of protection they need from bugs and animals. All that type of stuff is different based on either the variety of or the family of plant that you're working with. It could be flowers or vegetables or fruits or shrubs, it doesn't matter, they all have those. So it's the same with donor relations. You can't have a one-size-fits-all plan for how you're gonna relate to and build a relationship with all of your donors. So I encourage you to think about that and figure out what those individual donors need and how you're going to provide it to them, whether it's a first-time donor, a long-term donor, a lifetime donor, a sporadic donor, if you're gaining a donor that maybe has fallen off of your list, if it's a major donor, if it's a planned gift donor, if it's a sponsorship or a corporate business donor or an event donor. There's lots of different types of donors out there. If it's a foundation, they're giving you money and it's not a transaction, it's a relationship that you're trying to build, so you need to be aware of their different needs. So just like gardening, that takes a little bit of research and you have to kind of learn about what that particular type of donor needs and wants and be sure to give it to them. So anyway, that was my thought for this morning. I hope you're having a great Friday morning. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll check back in with you soon. Thanks.